Hi there. Welcome. Come on in and get yourself nice and comfortable. And how are you? Okay. Well, I can see here that today I'm going to be performing a cranial nerve exam. Is that right? Great. Well, I'm going to begin by asking a few questions. We're going to be looking at your eyes, your ears, asking you to move various parts of your face and shoulders, looking at your sense of smell, sense of taste, all things like that. Does that sound okay? Great. If at any point it's uncomfortable or painful, let me know and we'll stop. Or even if you need to just take a break, take a few moments, that's also fine. We're in no rush, okay? Great. Well, if you're ready, we'll get started. Okay, so just a few questions. If you could begin by confirming your name and date of birth for me, please. That's great, so I know I have the right notes. And then a few questions about your overall health at the moment. So, most importantly, how are you feeling right now? Okay. Have you had any health problems recently at all? Thank you. And have you had any new health problems since your last regular checkup? Do you have any allergies that I should know about, specifically latex, as I'm going to be putting on some gloves a little bit later? Okay, no problem. And finally, are you happy for me to go ahead and start these medical exams? Great. So let's get started. First, what I'm going to do is just take a look at your face, just all around your face. Feel free to either look at me or beyond me, wherever is comfortable. I understand it can be a little bit strange when somebody is studying your face. But what I'm doing is just checking for facial symmetry, not perfection. Nobody's perfect. But what I'm doing is just looking for any medical signs that there might be something wrong. So go ahead and look at wherever you want to look. You can even close your eyes if you would like, because we're coming to your eyes later. And you'll hear me scribbling notes as we go. It's nothing to worry about at all. It's simply so I can remember everything to pop into a report at the end. That's great. So, are you happy to move your face around a little for me now? Fantastic. If you could start by raising your eyebrows for me, please. Thank you. Give me a frown. That's great. Puff out your cheeks for me, like so. Wonderful. Give me your best smile. You've made my day. And And if you could either whistle for me, or if you can't whistle, do an approximation of whistling. That's fantastic. What I'd like you to do now is turn your head for me. So to the right and back to the centre, to the left, back to the centre. Don't turn your head too far, so if it's uncomfortable or painful, stop just as far as is comfortable. Is that okay? Great. So begin by turning your head to the left for me, please. And back to the centre. Thank you. Great. Over to the right for me. Good. And back to the centre. One more time. Over to the left. Back to the centre. Over to the right. Good. And back to centre for me. Wonderful. Good. Let's relax for me. Now this time I would like to take a look at your eyes. So if you could just look at me for a moment or two. I will be having a closer look as we go, but just for now, doing a visual inspection just to check that nothing jumps out at me as being wrong. That's great. Without moving your head, could you look up for me? Fantastic. And look down for me, please. Up one more time. Down. Fantastic. Well done. And relax. Wonderful. Okay. What I'm going to do now is test your sense of smell. Have you noticed any recent changes to your sense of smell at all? Okay, well, I have 3 little bottles here, which all contain common scents. Common sense like that. Scents that should be familiar to you. What I'm going to do one at a time is just wave it under your nose, and you can tell me what you smell. Is that okay? Great. If you're not sure, just say don't know, that's absolutely fine. Okay, shall we try the first one? Wonderful. So when I put it under your nose, just a deep inhale through your nose. Ready? Here we go. So what was that scent? Good, well done. Take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out again, just to clear those airways so you have none of that first scent remaining. Second one, ready? Same thing again, ready? Here we go. Oh, I can smell that one from here. What was that scent? Good, well done. And finally, third and final one, again 1 or 2 deep breaths through the nose just to clear those airways. Ready? What was that scent? Fantastic. couple more deep breaths through the nose for me and then have a little relax. I'm just going to make a note of that. Any problems there at all? Any problems discerning those scents from each other? Any that were trickier than the others? Okay. What we're going to do now is concentrate on your eyes and eyesight for a little while. Is that okay? Great. If you feel any eye strain during this or anything's uncomfortable, just let me know and we'll stop, okay? Great. To begin with, I'd like you to look at an eye chart for me. Nice and simple. It should be something that you're familiar with. Very large letter and then smaller letters. And all I need you to do is read as far down the chart as you can for me. Is that okay? Great. Okay. Here we go. Any further? No problem at all. How was that, okay? Yep, great. What I'd like you to do next is I'm going to show you some words on a chart, and I would like you to read for me as far as you can. Is that okay? Great. I hope you find the words interesting. So, here they are. Let me put them a little closer. Let's start with the largest words. Hold them steady for you. Great. And then down to the smaller words. Yep, without having to read all, just are you able to read them? Great, and then the very small words. How do you get on with these? Wonderful, thank you. Give those eyes a blink, get them nice and relaxed. So how was that? Describe for me the reading of the words. Okay. Great. This time, I would like you to look at me, or beyond me if you like, preferably at me. And I'm going to hold up some fingers. And I just need you to tell me, without looking directly at them, looking at me, how many I'm holding up. Is that okay? Great. If you can't see or you aren't sure, just let me know. And that's absolutely fine, okay? So, ready? Okay. Good. Yes, well done. Good. Good, well done. A few more. Good. Good. Yes, couple more. Good. Wonderful. Thank you. Next, I'm going to shine a pen light in your eye. This is the pen light. I'll show you the brightness. So, ready? This is as bright as the light is. What I'd like you to do first is just either look at me or over my shoulders, just while I shine the light into your eyes, okay? Great. So, just looking over my shoulders, just, please do tell me if it's too bright. It will be quite bright. So I'm looking at what's happening with those pupils. Great. It's going to cover up your left eye, like so. I'm not going to touch your face at all. Ready? Okay, here we go. Good. And the other side, ready? Yeah, fantastic. Have a good blink. Everything okay? Okay. What I'm going to do next is, still with the light, I'm going to be swinging it in and out of your vision, but a little closer up, okay? So still looking at me or beyond me. Ready? Good. Well done. Good. From the other side. Ready? Good. Well done. Great. One more time. Good. How's that? Yep. Again, blink if you need to. Let's put the light down for a moment. This time, I'd like you to follow my fingers, please. Yep. Ready? Right, so just following with your eyes. My finger, great. Well done. All you have to do is keep following. Wonderful. Great job. Well done, just a little longer. Good, well done. You were very good at that one. Next, concentrate on my nose for a second. I'm going to wiggle my fingers, and I'd like you to tell me when you can see. Ready? Looking at my nose. Good, well done. Yes, I'm going to do one at a time. Just let me know. You'll just see one moving, okay? If you don't see either, that's fine. Good. Yes, well done. Good. Great, couple more. Ready? Fantastic. Well done. Right, moving on. Next, I have a chart to show you. Well, it's a grid. What I would like you to do is just take a look at the grid. Sorry, I'm rustling papers here. Take a look at the grid and tell me as you stare at it if the edges or the dot in the middle of the grid disappear at all. Okay? Great. So, here's the grid. Take a look for me. Let's have a look at that dot. Stare at that dot for me and tell me if it or any of the edges or sides of the grid disappear. How's that? Great. Anything disappear from view there? Great. Just make a note. And there's a few more little eye tests, and then we'll move away from that. What I'd like to do next is test your peripheral vision. So once again, I'd like you to take a look at me. I'm going to move my fingers like so. And when they exit your vision, just let me know. We'll go out to the side, top and bottom, to the edges of those eyes. Okay? Great. Ready? Looking at me. Good. And again. Wonderful. One more time. Well done. This way. Ready? Good. And again. Fantastic. One more time. Good. The corners of your eyes. Ready? Good. And again. And again. Last time. Good. Excuse my shoulder. Right. Next, what I'd like to do is just use one of these to cover one of your eyes. I'll be moving my finger, and you'll have to tell me when you can't see it anymore. Is that okay? So cover the left eye first. Ready? Here we go. So, tell me when you can't see the finger anymore. Good. Good. Well done. Good. Let the light come back into those eyes. Then we'll cover the right eye next and do the same thing again. Ready? Okay, here we go. So, tell me when you can't see my finger anymore. Good. Yes, well done. Good. Fantastic. Good, well done. Let's make a note. Next, I'm going to take a look into the backs of your eyes using this little tool here. It's a bright light again, not as bright as the pen light. I'll show you. Ready? So that's the light, but it's going to come up close. So looking beyond me, trying not to blink too often. Okay? Going to look in the left eye first. Ready? Here we go. Fantastic. Give it a good blink. Right eye next. Ready? Same thing again. Yeah, just going to. Fantastic. Pink, pink. Everything okay? Wasn't too bright, I hope. Okay. What I'm going to do now is use these occluders again, just to cover both eyes. Then I'll take them away like so. And I'm watching how your pupils react to the light, okay? We'll do it once. If it's uncomfortable, we'll stop there. Otherwise, we'll do it 2 or 3 times. Ready? Okay, we go. Great. Am I okay to do that a couple more times? Wonderful. There we go. Good. Last time. Okay. Was that all okay? Not too uncomfortable? Great. Okay. So we'll move away from the eyes now. What I'd like to do next is look at a little sensation on your face, if that's okay. Great. What I'm going to start by doing is taking this and using it to touch your face. This end is a very soft end, and that's what I'll be using to touch around your forehead, nose, cheeks, and chin. Okay? Great. So, to begin with, keep your eyes open or close them if you like, and I would just like you to tell me when you can feel this soft sensation on your face. Ready? Okay, here we go. Good. Fantastic. Good. Nose next. Good. Finally, your chin. Okay. How was that? Did everything feel broadly similar? Wonderful. What I'm going to do next, still using this, is touch your face with either the soft end or the wooden end. Now, this isn't pointy, but you should be able to tell the difference between those two sensations. Is that okay? Great. If you could close your eyes for this part for me. Great. So, starting with the forehead. Ready? Okay. Soft end or wooden end? Good. And again. Soft end or wooden end? Wonderful. Coming over to the left cheek now. Ready? Soft end or wooden end? Good. Right cheek. Ready? Soft end or wooden end? Very good. Nose. Ready? Soft end, wooden end. Good. Last time. Chin. Ready? Soft end, wooden end. Wonderful. You can open your eyes again. Okay, what I'm going to do now is just pop on a pair of gloves for a few minutes, because what I'd like to do is be touching your chin and jaw, and then we're going to check your sense of taste. So where you'll be tasting things, I'll be putting my hands very close to your mouth. So I'll put on a pair of gloves. Keep that lovely face. nice and safe. Any problems, please let me know. So to begin with, I'd like to have a little feel around the jaw. Is that okay? Wonderful. Okay. Just feeling around. Is that okay? Okay, great. Here we go. Is that all okay? Great. Clench your jaw for me, please. Nothing painful, but just a good clench. Great. Relax that jaw. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is place my hand under your chin, and I'd like you to try and open your mouth. I'll be applying a little bit of upward pressure, but certainly nothing painful. Okay? Wonderful. So, when you're ready, just try and open that mouth for me, please. Yeah, one more time. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Give that jaw a little adjust, if you like. What I'd like to do while we're looking at this area is take a little reflex hammer. You've seen one like this before? What I'd like to do is just tap it gently on your chin. Now, I won't be tapping it directly on. I'll be popping a couple of fingers over and just tapping on those fingers. Okay, so it shouldn't cause any kind of discomfort. But again, if it does, please just let me know and I'll stop, okay? Ready? Okay, so fingers going on the chin. Gentle tapping, ready? Good. Well done, one more time. Good, fantastic. Well done, that can feel a little uncomfortable, so thank you for that. Something similar now. What I'd like you to do is close your eyes very tightly, scrunch those eyes up, and I'm just carefully going to try and open them with my fingers like so. Once again, I won't be applying a lot of pressure. It's just to see how well you can scrunch those eyes up, okay? Great, so scrunch those eyes up. I'm going to look at the right eye first. Ready? Great, nice and tightly closed. Wonderful. And the same on the right eye. The left eye, sorry. Ready? Great. Open those eyes. Have a good blink. Was that all okay? Nothing painful, no? Okay. What I'm going to do next is perhaps going to be a little uncomfortable, but it will be very quick. I promise. What I'm going to do is take 2 of these cotton buds, Q-tips, and I'm just going to touch the corner of your eye with the bud itself. What will happen when I do that is you will blink, hopefully, in each eye, and then I'll take it away. So it's very quick, but again, it's often people's least favourite part, but I can understand. Is that okay? Great. We'll get this out the way, then on to some more fun things. Okay. So, this eye first. I'm going to come in from the side so it shouldn't startle you, okay? This eye first, ready? Okay, here we go. You'll see it coming in from the side. We'll gently touch. Good, well done. That's it. Yeah, good. I was just looking for that blink. Well done. Same on the other side. Ready? Going to come in from the side again. Ready? Good, well done. Well blinked. Give a blink. You can give those eyes a rub if you like. I'm aware that that's the uncomfortable part of the tests. Everything okay? Great, thank you for that. So, in terms of taste, have you noticed any changes in your taste, the way you perceive flavours, anything like that recently? Okay. So what we're going to do now is a quick taste test. So what I have here is 3 of these little sponges. And on the end of the sponge is a different flavour. Once again, very common flavours that we're all quite used to. All you have to do is tell me what you can taste. Is that okay? Great, all I need you to do is open your mouth. I will run the sponge across your tongue and then you just have to taste it. So ready? Here we go. So, open nice and wide for me. Here we go. Have a little taste. What flavour was that? Good, well done. Are you okay to do a couple more? Wonderful. Here's the second. Open wide for me again. Have a good taste. What flavour was that? Good, well done. One more. After this one, there's some water just down there. Feel free. Ready? Open wide for me one more time. Great. Have a taste. What flavour was that? Fantastic. Have a quick drink of water. I'll make some notes. Great. Moving away from those delicious artificial flavours, let's move on now to your hearing. Have you noticed any changes to your hearing recently? Okay. Great. What I'm going to do before we assess that hearing is just take a little look in your ears. Just using my otoscope, another little light. And all I'm doing is checking for any inflammation, any wax blockages, anything like that. Just the end of this goes into the ear. It shouldn't be uncomfortable at all. Is that okay? Great. Start with this side. Ready? Okay, here we go. So just having a good look in here. That's great. There's no immediate sign of inflammation. There's certainly no wax buildup, so that's great. Wonderful. One fantastic ear. This side next. Ready? Okay, here we go. And again, you're looking fantastic. Definitely no inflammation. The eardrum's looking fantastic. I can see that No problem, so there's no inflammation there at all. Okay, fantastic. Two lovely shiny eardrums. So, everything okay with those ears? No discomfort. Wonderful. What I'm going to do now is whisper 3 words and 3 numbers to you. And I'd like you to just say them back to me. Is that okay? Great. I'm going to do one looking at you and then one in each ear. Is that okay? Okay, here we go. So, here's the first word. Calm. Good, well done. Next word in this ear, ready? Okay. Relaxed. Great. And in this ear, ready? Tired. Good. And some numbers, ready? Your first number. 32. Good. This ear. 65. Great. Last one. This ear, ready? 93. Good, well done. Any problems hearing any of those? Same in both ears? Great. What I'd like to do now is to play a tuning fork into both ears. Ever heard a tuning fork before? Okay. First into the left ear, then into the right, and then randomly I'll be placing it on top of your head. But don't worry about that for now. All you need to do is tell me first if you can hear it. Then when you've heard it in both ears, tell me if you heard it broadly similarly. Okay? Great, this side first. Ready? Okay, this side next. Ready? How was that? Okay. Great. This time I'm going to strike it and place it on top of your head. This is all to do with bone conduction. We're seeing if you can hear that in both your ears. Feel those vibrations. Is that okay? Great. Here we go. Ready? How was that, other than a little bit odd? Okay. Any problems at all? You could hear it the same in both ears. Okay. On the top of the head, you could feel the vibration, hear it in both ears. Wonderful. Next, I'd like to have a little look in your mouth, if possible. I'm going to use this tongue depressor just to press down on your tongue so I can see into the back of your mouth. Is that okay? Wonderful. So, open your mouth for me. Okay, good. And say ah for me, please. And again, say ah for me. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Could you please stick out your tongue for me? How rude. Not really. What I'm going to do now is place my hand on your cheek. This side first and then this side. I would like you to press your tongue against the inside of your cheek so that I can feel it with my hand. Is that okay? This side first. Ready? So, just press your tongue into your cheek for me. Wonderful, thank you. Same on the other side. Ready? So, again, press your tongue into your cheek. Fantastic, well done. Okay, 1 or 2 more tests and then we're all done. Could you please cough for me? Wonderful, thank you. And then swallow, so big swallow for me. Marvellous, well done. Any problems doing that? I know it's hard to artificially swallow, but everything okay? Great. Finally, I'm going to look at your shoulders. Could you begin by giving me a big shrug, please? And again. Wonderful. What I'm going to do this time is place my hands on your shoulders, and I'd like you to just shrug again against a little downward pressure. If it's uncomfortable or painful, you know the drill, let me know. Okay, ready? So, big shrug, please. Good, one more time. Fantastic, well done. I'm going to take these gloves off because that is the end of my tests today. How was that on the shoulders? Great. So, is there anything else you would like me to add to my notes, thinking back over these myriad tests that we've done? Anything that struck you as feeling different? Anything you weren't expecting? Anything that surprised you at all that you'd like me to include? Okay. Any questions for me at all? Okay, well, what I'm going to do now is go away and put all of this into a report. It's going to be a rather large report and very comprehensive. And the good news is there's nothing here that I've seen today that gives me any kind of concern at all. So while you're waiting for this report to land with your doctor and in your inbox, you can know that I have no concerns, so there's nothing to worry about. In between now and then, if anything changes, if there's anything you're worried about, or there's any test that you'd like to do again, or discuss the results with me even, then please do get back in touch, and I can either speak to you on the phone, or you can come back in and we can talk again. But in the meantime, thank you so much for coming today. Thank you for being a very patient patient. And I look forward to seeing you again soon for some routine tests. Take care. Bye-bye.